Hello. Sorry I'm working at the moment. I'm sitting in the middle of Queen Creek doing some backflows in the middle of the road. But I wanted to do a quick video. It's the 17th of May. It's the day after my birthday. Gotta try to remember not to say over and over again. Sarah was out of town from Thursday until last night at about 7 o'clock, and then we were able to go and get dinner. And it was a really tough weekend, and I have to be honest when I say that it just feels really empty, you know, with not having you guys around. When Mom leaves, Sarah's parents have gone back up to Washington. I see my parents every once in a while. Saw them last weekend on Mother's Day. But for all intents and purposes, they're not too social at this point with what's going on with Grandma. So it feels very, very alone, and it feels sad. So what has a tendency to happen, or at least what I've noticed, which is different than it ever was before, is that if Sarah goes out of town or she's not around, I always knew that you guys were there, that even if it wasn't my weekend with you, or you weren't with me during the time that she was gone, which happened sometimes in the past, that she would be gone and I would still know you guys were there. But that didn't happen this time, and it was really hard. I was really, really depressed and really, really lonely, and it has this way of making you feel completely alone in the world, because the people that you rely on and love and care about and receive support from, which I did receive support from you guys, whether you realize it or not, knowing you're there, knowing you're my girls and you're in my life, it's meaningful. It means a lot. It has a very lasting effect, and I guess I didn't even realize that as much until this weekend when Mom was gone and you guys weren't around, you know. I'm in the middle of work. So I tried to go to bed at night and just felt so empty and so alone, and feeling like I don't have you in my lives, and missing you, and feeling like there's a missing link there. And man, it was difficult, and I just couldn't wait for Mom to get back, and she got back, and we went to a little bit of a dinner for my birthday, and the whole day, no phone calls or texts from either of you guys. And I kind of wasn't surprised. I don't know how much opportunity you're getting to do those sorts of things, or whether you feel a sense of what's the word? Like you wouldn't want to disappoint your mom. I just don't know. I still, in my heart, I feel like you guys are feeling like you have to choose. I've talked about it a million times, and I don't need to talk about it anymore, but I just wonder if you feel like you need to choose. And I don't know the reasons, so I can't ask you the reasons. I can't talk to you, and I can't find out. So it probably doesn't do me any good to guess at the reasons. But all that aside, I hadn't really expected a phone call. I was sad when I didn't have a phone call or a text, but today, about 10 minutes ago, I got a text from Stacia. I'd look it up on my phone, but my phone is what I'm recording on. But essentially it said, Brooke wanted me to tell you that happy birthday and that she loves you. And it meant a lot. And I'm just praying that there's this little something there that in Brooke that, I don't know, this sucks. But in an effort to try to stay positive, I am so grateful for that text, and it was hard to use Stacia as an in-between, but it came nonetheless. And I know that Brooke would have had to have asked Stacia to send the text and to say it, and that means something. And so, Brooke, you may not see this for years, I don't know, but I love you and I appreciate that, and I know maybe it hadn't have been easy, but I'm grateful for even the small thread of connection that I have with you by you sending that text or asking your mom to send that text. And I replied with, thank you. Please let her know that she can call me anytime she'd like, and also tell her that I love her too. And I do love you. And Brooke, thank you. And your mom and I have been talking about you and Bailey both. We have fond memories of each of you guys. And you know, admittedly, I didn't hear from Bailey today or yesterday. I don't know if I will. But I love both you guys the same. I love you both, and I appreciate you both. And Brooke, thank you for making the effort. Bailey, I hope that someday you'll make the effort. But yeah, I'm grateful to have some form of communication. So that's all. I just wanted to express that before it got dark and I didn't feel like recording. And like I said, I'm in the middle of working right now, but just wanted to take a second. So until next time, I love you. I love you both a lot, and I wish the best for you. And like I said, if you don't see this for years, someday you'll know that I thought and do think about you often and miss. I love you guys. Bye. I love you.